Elderly man murders wife in Nakhon Ratchasima after she denied him money for alcohol and kicks. 63-year-old Amnuay Boonsong, originally from Surin province, was arrested on Friday night in the center of Nakhon Ratchasima. He admitted to carrying out the appallingly brutal murder of his wife who supported him, this week. At the murder scene, the couple's cement house in the village of Ban Don Lam Dua, he had penned a short note criticizing her for constantly demeaning him. A 63-year-old man was arrested on Friday night and is now facing a murder charge after his 73-year-old wife was found in her bed earlier in the day with her throat cut. Amnuay Boonsong has admitted his crime to the police, explaining that the woman enraged him by refusing him money which he later used to purchase the services of a sex worker in the moving district of Nakhon Ratchasima as well as a solvent substance to get high on. On Friday evening at 7:30 p.m. in the center of the moving district of Nakhon Ratchasima, police arrested 63-year-old Amnuay Boonsong from the village Ban Don Lam Dua, in the Chumpwang district of the province. He was arrested in front of the Payap temple in the Swan Rock area of the city center. Police had been searching for Mr. Amnuay as the main suspect in his wife's brutal murder, which is believed to have taken place on Wednesday the 8th of July, the last day that he was seen in his village by locals. Man found sniffing glue in the moving district of Nakhon Ratchasima after picking up a prostitute. The elderly man, who did not work because of a medical disability, was found sniffing glue and had earlier in the day visited a city prostitute, paying her with money that he had callously stolen from his wife 2 nights before. On that night, Mr. Amnuay violently murdered his wife by slitting her throat and inflicting stab wounds on other parts of her body. Wife supported him as he had a medical disability. His wife, 73-year-old Lek Komkin, had supported the man, originally from Surin province in the south of Thailand, but the woman's younger husband had grown overly fond of alcohol and other substances. Local villagers told police that he was prone to hallucinations and violently quarreling with his wife, who he regularly had threatened to kill. Told police his wife's insults had provoked a rage. Last week, he did just that, after Lek, a vegetable seller at a local market, refused to hand over more money to him. He admitted his crime on Saturday to police and explained that he was in a rage because his wife had insulted his appearance and character for repeatedly asking for more money. Pounced on his wife when she went to bed and fell asleep, brutally murdered her with a knife. On the night he killed his wife, however, it was not a spontaneous act following caustic remarks. Mr. Amnuay waited for his wife to retire and to fall asleep. He then sat upon her with a knife which he used to slice her throat and inflicted further injuries, letting his inner rage pour out and ensuring that his wife was dead. As his deceased wife lay on her bed covered in blood, the man left a note in which he accused her of being overly critical, picky and contemptuous of her husband. He then accessed the cash she held from her trading business and took a bus to the city to enjoy his last few days of freedom. 70-year-old sister phoned looking for Lek Komkin. As Mr. Amnuay fled from his crime in the city, Ms. Lek's 70-year-old sister, Molly Manmake, was phoning her as she had failed to turn up at the vegetable market where the two worked together. After 2 days, she visited her sister's home in the village, a cement one-story structure. Discovered the woman's body after entering home. She found the property quiet and locked from the outside with a lock. However, when she went to the back of the house to wait, after calling out for her sister a few times, she noticed that door was unlocked. She went in and quickly discovered her sister's fate. A mangled and bloody body lay in her bed. Police estimated that the woman had lain there for not more than 2 days. Ms. Molly raised the alarm among the neighbors and the police were called. They quickly established who their main suspect's inquiry was after discovering Mr. Amnuay's still angry note. Arrested by a patrol police officer. On Friday night at 7:30 p.m., an observant police officer on patrol identified Mr. Amnuay in the center of Nakhon Ratchasima and he was taken into custody. Legal proceedings will now be brought against him for the brutal murder of his wife. Further reading. Bangkok Metropolitan Police officer gets bail in court after admitting he killed his pretty wife unintentionally. Mother of woman who murdered her father and cut off his penis says she was sexually abused by the victim. Nakhon Ratchasima woman denies murdering her own daughter over a land dispute on April 11 at her home. Gangster murders older man over illicit sexual relationship with his wife while held in prison on charges. Police probe mental health of suspected murderer who killed his wife and stepson in Mahasarakam. Yabba yabba don't. Another murder in Patalung province this week linked to the evil drug now rife. Crazed man kills two in night of bloody murder in Nakhon Ratchasima on Sunday, including ex-wife. Israeli wife murderer trying to evade Thai immigration blacklist back in prison where he belongs. Thai man brutally murders the man who took his wife as his own in a country that lives off passion. Nightmare tale of 45-year-old Udon Thani man who killed his drunk wife last Saturday night with a wood plank.